Hey, what's happening, y'all? Just wanted to do a quick reaction and analysis of Washington signing cornerback Darryl Roberts. Now, I know a lot of people were like, who? Who is that?
Who?
But this is actually a low-key pretty decent signing. First of all, the most important part is that we needed to replace Fabian Moreau going to the Falcons. Because before we signed him, it was really just William Jackson, cornerback 1, Kendall Fuller, cornerback 2, Jimmy Moreland, cornerback 3, or slot, whatever you want to do, but in order of our best corners at least. And then you had a gap and then Danny Johnson. Now Darryl Roberts comes in and is immediately better than a Danny Johnson, definitely more experienced. I like Danny Johnson also doubling as a potential returner. I feel like Adam Humphries will start a returner for us. But Danny Johnson is still a nice backup option at returner if he can stay healthy. But most importantly, back to Darryl Roberts, he steps in as our 4th best corner immediately and could potentially be our 3rd best corner. It's between him and Jimmy Moreland who's going to step up to be cornerback number 3. He was drafted by New England in the 7th round in 2015. He was with the Jets from the 2016 season through the 2019 season and was with the Lions last season. And he's very versatile. In 2016, with the Jets, 84% of his snaps were out wide, an outside corner. 9% of his snaps were in slot, and then he played 1 snap at free safety, and he played 15 snaps, 5% of his snaps in the box. Then 2017, similar numbers, out wide 84% of the time, slot 10% of the time, and then in the box 5% of the time. Then this is when he started to become really diverse. In 2018, the Jets said, hey man, let's get interesting with it. He was out wide 48% of the time, but then in the slot only 4% of the time because he played free safety 40% of the time. And then in the box 7% of the time. Then 2019, he was out wide 70% of the time, in the slot 9% of the time, free safety 12% of the time, and in the box 8% of the time. And then for the Lions, they had him out wide 42% of the time, in the slot 50% of the time, free safety less than 1%, only 3 snaps, and in the box 7% of the time. So this guy has been everywhere in the backfield, and I can see why this signing makes a lot of sense. Again, most importantly, we had to replace Fabian Moreau, and then Jack Del Rio clearly loves versatile guys in the secondary. He loves to disguise coverages because with this elite front 4, the best in the NFL, disguising coverages equals creating turnovers. With this pass rush in a QB's face immediately, and then the quarterback not being able to read what corner or what safety, what DB is doing what and where he's going to be, what his assignment is, that's how you create turnovers, and this guy fits that exact description. You don't know if he's going to be in the slot, out wide, free safety, or in the box. Ever. No idea. Teams just won't be able to game plan against our secondary. And quarterbacks won't have enough time to analyze our secondary any given play because Chase Young, Montez Sweat are coming off of the edge, Jonathan Allen, Matt Ioannidis, and Devon Payne are coming up the middle. And now that we have William Jackson as a lockdown outside corner, we're going to potentially throw a lot of linebacker blitzes in there as well. Blitzing Landon Collins and all of these guys. So our secondary is going to get a lot of turnovers just because of how dominant our front 7 is going to be this next season. And Darryl Roberts adds cornerback depth and versatility to the secondary, both of which we need a lot of. The only thing is though, there's a reason we don't really know much about Darryl Roberts. He hasn't been great. He hasn't been consistent. He's shown flashes, but he has not been consistent. Because last year for the Lions, week 1, they gave him a 79 overall grade and an 81 coverage grade, which is pretty high according to Pro Football Focus. But then weeks 2 through 7, he had a 50 overall grade and a 51 coverage grade. So it just went downhill from there. But most importantly, I just feel like he's just one of those guys that's going to play way better when quarterbacks have less time in the pocket to dissect our secondary. So if he has to cover for less time here than he did with the Lions, I feel like he's going to be good enough. And again, he's only cornerback 4, potentially at the very best cornerback number 3. It's not like we're asking him to step in and cover Amari Cooper, Kenny Golladay, and all of these type of guys. When he's on the field, not sure how much he'll be on the field, but when he is, he'll be covering the number 3 or number 4 target on the field. So he doesn't even have to be like a lockdown great type of guy. Again, great depth, added versatility, nice move. And in general, I just feel like every corner behind this front 7 is going to be better here than they would on most other NFL teams, if not all of them. I feel like we upgrade cornerback play with how great our front seven is, with how smart Jack Del Rio is as a defensive coordinator. So our defense is built to get the best out of any corner we bring to this team. We should expect corners that we bring to this team to play better for us than they did their previous teams. That's just how our team is built. So I love this signing. Not a home run hitter, but very necessary. And I'm pretty sure he signed for very cheap. So this move, again, adds cornerback depth and versatility to the secondary. Huge fan. And when in doubt, if our free safety position, if Jeremy Reeves just for some reason doesn't develop at all, if Deshazor Everett just doesn't come back from his injury right, when in doubt, Darryl Roberts can play some free safety, as we've seen. But yeah, man, that's the end of this video. Just wanted to give y'all a quick reaction and analysis to this signing. Really appreciate the view. Please like this video if you liked it. If you learned anything, please get in the comment section and let me know how you feel about this signing. Hey, man, don't be afraid to admit that you don't know who this guy is, man, because most of us didn't. I knew of him, and then after we just signed him, I went and did a lot of deep research on him and watched a little film, and I like the signing. So definitely get in the comment section and let me know how you feel about it. Please subscribe for more informative videos like this one. Hit the bell next to the subscription button so you get a notification instantly when I release informative videos like this one. Also stay in tune for more mock drafts. I'm coming out with one later today. Already recorded it, but this happened, so I had to stop, put that on hold, and get this one out. Also stay in tune for film sessions. The William Jackson one will probably either come out tonight, at the very latest Saturday, because I have all of my notes ready. I just need to record it and edit it. And also, of course, stay in tune for all of the live streams every Friday, 8 to 10 p.m. Every Sunday for a couple of hours sometime in the afternoon. And as always, I really appreciate all of the support, man. Shouts out to everybody that donates to the channel, everybody that gives in any way that they can. Shouts out to all of my sponsors, especially my Pro Bowl sponsors whose name you see scrolling on the screen right now, man. Really appreciate all of y'all. I'll catch y'all later. I'm out.